Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome to Young Titan World. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today, we're going to be talking about a movie. One that is very interesting. One that has really taken me by storm. Actually, we're supposed to talk about Totally Killer. But between the two movies that I'm about to talk to you about, one of them seems like it's just freaking joking the entire time, and the other feels like a real life situation that a lot of guys have faced during out their times in relationships, out of relationships, considering our relationships. Sorry if my English EXE is not exactly functional. It just needs a moment to get up to speed. Now, on to what we're going to talk about. Today we're going to be talking about one thing, one movie, and its name is freaking Fair Play. Fair Play is a drama, a movie that is centered upon a couple, and if you haven't watched it before, no, come on. My lips are just dangerously mesmerizing today. Anyways, so Fair Play, if you don't know what it is, it's a movie about a couple that decides to take their relationship to the next level. Now, they're both in the finance sector, actually in the same company, but they're deciding to get together and get engaged. Now, that sounds like an amazing idea for a couple, and the next step that is very, truly crucial to the existence of their lives together. It becomes plagued by problems as, first the seeds of doubt are sown, and then the man just descends into this area of being a weak-willed little ninny that can't accept the fact that his bitch has gotten more power than him. Now, okay, first off, let me be clear. When I was watching this movie, alright, I was siding with the dude, okay? I wanted power to the man. I wanted him to get the promotion. I wanted him to go through the entire movie feeling extra and super supremacy kind of vibe. I just wanted him to be the winning guy at the end of this movie. But that's not how things went. It actually was the opposite. So, turns out, as they're in this company and they're all trying to rise towards progress, his fiance, or at least his engaged little punani. Wait, am I supposed to say that? I don't think that's legal. Anyways, his wife-to-be gets the promotion. He doesn't. And that's where everything goes downhill. And he thinks that, upper management is fucking his wife-to-be. And so he's like uncertain, unsure, because he doesn't know how things are going his wife's way and not his. Now, you see, there is one thing that sets all of this off, and that was the rumor. Now, prior to the promotion that his wife-to-be received, the wife thought that it was him who was going to get the promotion. But then, one late night call or later, where the wife-to-be had to go and visit like the boss, the upper management guy. And after this time that they meet together, it becomes apparent to the guy that something ain't right. Something is wrong somewhere. But, to be honest with you, there is always these moments of uncertainty, of doubt, where you're in a relationship and you're afraid that there's another dude out there trying to get your bitch. And it's even probably worse when it's happening in front of you. It's like when they hang up with your girl, they take some time off and you're like, this relationship is solid, alright? So what the fuck is that bruv doing with my bitch? That usually seems to be the case, and more often than not, there's something hidden. But in this case, the wife really, there wasn't really anything going. Unless there's a part 2 that reveals certain scenes that we're not allowed to see. According to the movie, the wife didn't do shit. She didn't do anything wrong. She was a supportive, loving girl who had gotten the promotion. And because of that, things start to turn a little bit spicy in paradise. Meaning that the husband becomes a little bit, distorted. He sinks into books that will help him improve his progress. He gives bad advice to his wife. He blackmails. He kind of like, what do you call it? What's that thing that guys do to girls just to make them feel less of themselves and unsure about their decisions? There's a word for it, and it's like on the tip of my fucking tongue. Gaslight. That's the word. Dude's trying to gaslight his bitch so that she would feel unconfident and so that she can fuck up at work, which she does. But she immediately rebounds because she's got that pizzazz and that propensity to do better in her line of work. Now, as we go on, we realize that the dude, he ain't perfect. There's blood in his ledger. Dude has been fucking up and losing the company millions. He doesn't bounce back with anything to cover for the shit that he's caused, but he's there as a favor to a friend of the boss, you see? And they're just trying to make it in such a way that he himself decides to back out of the whole thing. A situation I found myself in, It's like they intentionally make things difficult for you so that you would back out, so it doesn't look like they were the bad guys. It's like, we gave you the opportunity and you said you don't want to work there anymore. So it's not our fault, you see. And that's like that kind of like crescendoed my entire evening when I watched Fair Play. But ideally, it was an emotionally provoking movie that had a lot of paths to it. At the end of it, the guy kind of rapes the lady, and the lady threatens him to apologize with a knife. And after that, they break up and they go their separate ways. At least that's what is implied at the end of the movie. But I'm thinking that for more often than not, when there is a imbalance of power in a relationship, it's almost easy to just throw yourself in doubt and to try and blame someone, something, to try and put your focus towards a cause of disaster when you can't accept the fact that someone in the relationship is more successful than you. Now, yes, of course, most of the time, because of how males are and their need to provide for the family, they want to be the ones who are in absolute power. I've found myself in multiple situations where I wanted to be the boss, but I ended up being the bitch, which I've completely corrected, and now I'm the boss 99.9% of the time. But you see, the idea is that no one wants to be the bitch, at least not anymore. At first, being the bitch was like, props. I don't got to go to work. I don't got to do shit. All I got to do is sit home, look pretty, and cook some food. But now it's more of the power moves that get you the bed qualities. At least that's what I think. Anyways, every single moment in this movie felt like something that could be easily related to. And so it kind of felt like, in a way, this movie, even though I'm not sure there are a lot of people who are working and dating in the same workplace, it kind of makes you think about your own relationship and how sturdy it is, or how you can depend on people when it comes to this sort of topic. I can tell you one thing. Being perfect in a relationship starts with a compromise. A compromise that you might not be happy about. A compromise that might take you for a spin. And something that's going to cause you to doubt whether your relationship is sturdy. But I don't know. I think I've been inspired by my parents and seen how much they've fought before in the past, how much they've struggled with their love for each other. I can conclude that, I don't know, sometimes there are sweet parts of a relationship, but there are those moments where shit hits the bricks or stuff gets hard and makes you want to compromise, cut your losses and run and just make out of the situation. Now, the dude imploded and the lady decided to be selfish and follow her own goals. Now, that seems like a logical way to go. So it would be crazy for anyone to suggest that the guy should go back to the girl, especially after he made a fool of himself in the company, bowed down to his boss, but only realized that the job or the position that he was trying to fight for was actually already taken even before he got the opportunity to talk about it. And the entire people around him saw him lose his mind at the workplace. And his wife, or his wife-to-be, had to contemplate the fact that she had shared her life with a psychopath who couldn't handle the change in power. So, I don't know. I think power is a very, very sensitive topic in a relationship. A lot of people try not to talk about it, but it seems to me like it's actually a thing that exists, and it's not just a figmentation of my imagination. Anyways, that's just my thoughts on the matter. I hope you guys, if you haven't watched Fair Play, I do recommend watching it because it actually lets you feel certain emotions when it comes to relationship. Some of you all are very trusting, you know. So I tip my hat to you people when you don't think that your girls would do anything bad for you in your relationship, or you think your boys are like super dependable in your relationships. I bow to you people. You guys are like really cool. But I'm gonna just stick to my skepticism as it has kept me alive multiple times. Alright? Now you guys take care of yourselves. Hope to see you guys next time. Next time we're gonna be talking about Totally Killer, which I've said before is more comedic, even though it talks about murders and death. It's probably not on my priority list because of how a little bit it's got time travel and shit, so it really just, it messes me up in the head. I guess that's why I'm not really fully on board with talking about it. So yeah, we'll talk about it later. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you guys have a great day. Please like and subscribe my Spotify because that helps the channel. You can also go to my Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, everywhere, because Young Titan is everywhere. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.